to Mendez a year ago, both at the Big Ten and at the NCAA championships. Officially, Bartlett is 2-3 in his collegiate career against Mendez. That does not include the All-Star meetings, but beat Mendez in their last matchup 4-2 in the dual meet earlier this year. Both wrestlers here, ear to ear, with Bartlett driving in a good underhook here on the left side of Mendez. As Mendez backing up now, Mendez tries to circle in as they go off the edge, but we'll get a quick stall call. Man, some of these stall calls, if it's consistent, you're okay with it, but that is a quick stall call on Mendez as he was trying to circle back in right as they went off the edge. Now Mendez comes in with an underhook, and he's going to try to return the favor as he comes barreling in on Bartlett. Bartlett trying to hold his ground here. Mendez driving in. He has double underhooks, and he has Bartlett at the edge of the mat. Bartlett trying to circle back in here. Mendez controlling the tie-up and just trying to push in. He's trying to get that stall warning back. And now it is Bartlett circling to his left here, and now he has Mendez with his backside toward the edge. Both wrestlers really jockeying here for position. Mendez will barrel in, and he drives Bartlett off, and there is the stall call. And the non-Penn State fans appreciate that call. Meanwhile, Brock Hardy has locked up Vance Vombauer. He's going for the pin. Here is Hardy. Hardy has Vombauer in a world of trouble in the center of the mat. Hardy trying to get the fall, and he does. Brock Hardy gets the pin to win the Big Ten title here at 141. Yeah, you do feel good for Brock Hardy. Just a great young man. And he gets the win by fall in 158 to win the Big Ten title. Meanwhile, Bartlett trying to shoot in here on Mendez. Is in on that right leg, head inside, single position, trying to come up, and as he does, he loses the leg. And now Mendez has the elbows of Bartlett tied up. Mendez looking like he might want to try a hip toss here. Bartlett keeping his hips back. He's got his arms now, can't quite see, not locked behind the back of Mendez, but he's up under the arms. And we'll get a whistle and a stalemate stopping the action. 34 seconds left in a scoreless opening period here in the third place bout between Beau Bartlett and Jesse Mendez, the top two ranked wrestlers in the country, meeting for third place here at the Big Ten tournament. Both working here, neither can get the advantage. Now trying to work back in here is Bartlett. 10 seconds left. Mendez pushing in. Both wrestlers with collar ties, ear to ear. The period will end. We go to the second. No score. Both wrestlers warned once for stalling. And it'll be, let's see, Bartlett with the choice, and Beau Bartlett will take bottom to start period 2. Bartlett quickly to his feet. Mendez returns him to the mat. Mendez out on that right side. Here comes Bartlett trying to work back to his feet. Does. Mendez returns him again. Bartlett back to his base. Out on the right side here is Mendez. Walking up under that right arm. Here comes Bartlett to his feet. Trying to turn in. Mendez hikes him up in the air, brings him back to his right knee. Bartlett on his feet, trying to scramble out of there, and Mendez just does hang on as they go off the edge of the mat. Back in the center. Bartlett is set underneath. Mendez on the right elbow. A minute 30 left to wrestle here in period 2. Still no score with Mendez now. Good claw ride out on the left side here. Now Mendez comes over and slips legs in on the right side. Here comes Bartlett to his feet. Mendez draped in on that right side, picks Bartlett up as they hit the mat. Bartlett rolls out of there for the escape. Boy, Beau Bartlett just did a great job of getting just enough separation to get his hips out there. And it's a 1-0 lead for Bartlett under a minute remaining. 51 seconds of riding time advantage posted here for Mendez. Down to 50 seconds left to wrestle here in the second period. Beau Bartlett with a 1-0 lead. Circling slightly to the left, tapping at the head. Bartlett fends off a shot here by Mendez. Now Bartlett, a little stutter step, trying to set up his offense. Mendez shoots in. Bartlett clamps down hard on the head. Bartlett trying to circle around here. Mendez with his left arm posts up on the side here of Bartlett. Bartlett still working with the head of Mendez in under his chest, trying to drive in a little bit. Mendez trying to get the head out of there. Both wrestlers tying up here as the period ends. We'll go to the third. Bartlett leads at 1-0. Mendez, as you would expect, takes the bottom position to start the third period. Again, 51 seconds of riding time advantage on the board for Mendez as we start the third period. Mendez now with a little bit of a headgear problem. 1-0 lead for Bartlett. He'll set up on the left elbow. Mendez quickly to his feet, trying to peel out of there. Bartlett locks in around the midsection, still hanging on. Mendez trying to get away. Bartlett hikes him up in the air, brings him back to the mat here on the near edge. Off the side of the mat they go. 13 seconds into the third. Back in the center, Mendez getting himself set. Bartlett sits up on the right elbow this time. Bartlett with a tight waist trying to hang on, loses Mendez, who is out for the escape, and this bout is tied 1-1. Riding time not a factor. 33 seconds on the board for Mendez. They square off here in the center of the mat. 1:25 remaining in the third. Bartlett and Mendez tied at 1. Bartlett trying to shoot in a little too far out, and Mendez tried to circle back in on the right side. Couldn't get anywhere. They break apart. 1:10 left to wrestle here in the third. Bartlett, good movement here, trying to keep his feet going. Now Mendez shoots in, and he grabs a hold of the left knee of Bartlett. And he works his way up that left leg. Bartlett steps over the shoulders, comes around here trying to lock through the legs of Mendez. Bartlett gets his hips back. Bartlett trying to circle in here on the left side. Bartlett trying to come around. He's got the leg. He's got the head. He's got the takedown. And he has the lead. It's a 4-1 lead for Beau Bartlett. Bartlett hanging onto the leg as Mendez gets to his right foot. Bartlett hanging on here out on the left side. Mendez trying to pull his head out. Does. They are at the edge of the mat and no escape awarded. It is still Bartlett in control here, I think, as they head back to the center. We are going to get the challenge brick. Remains a 4-1 lead. Again, they may have stepped off before he got out. Now Mendez on the restart tries to do a little shoulder roll. Bartlett just keeps him in place. Bartlett doing a nice job here as he chops at the right arm. We're down to 15 seconds left. Bartlett with a good tight waist. Now he's going to lose him. We're down to 10 seconds left here in the third. Mendez on the attack. Bartlett pulling in on the head. And Beau Bartlett will fend off a last-second throw-by attempt by Mendez, and Beau Bartlett takes third place as he beats Jesse Mendez again. A 4-2 win for Bartlett over Mendez. And Beau Bartlett takes third here in his final Big Ten tournament.